Hello, I'm Lisa Yee, marriage and family therapist here in Madison, Wisconsin. And in this clip, I want to talk about surviving an affair. Extramarital affairs are very common in our society. In fact, about a third of all marriages will be confronted with the effects of infidelity. A common myth is that affairs will end marriages, when in fact, many marriages do and can survive. As a family systems therapist, it's my belief that an affair offers an opportunity for the couple to work on the marriage and come out even stronger than where they were before. So, how do you come out stronger? Well, there's a process that leads couples through managing this crisis. And this is a process of recovery and repair. And the first phase of this process is managing the crisis. The crisis stage begins when the affair has been discovered and can last anywhere between a few days to a few weeks. And during this time, the goal is to agree not to make any major decisions or determine what has to happen now while the emotions are running so high. So it's really a time to help control the emotions and just kind of come down a little bit. The biggest mistake that couples make during this phase is the sharing of too many details. Now, there are some questions that need to be answered and that deserve to be answered, but they are often laden with so many details that are almost impossible for people to forget. And I encourage couples not to overshare these details because of that reason. They are left in the other person's mind, and it's usually the biggest hurdle of getting over these memories. The second phase of recovering is stage 2, which we call making meaning of the affair. And in this stage, we look at questions about the affair. What was going on in our marriage? Why did this occur? Was it a wake-up call? Was it a way to end the marriage? Was it a way to get emotional needs met? What did it mean to the person who had the affair? What were they getting from this? What did it do for them? These types of questions need to be answered in order to help move forward into a better new phase of marriage, or marriage number 2. And that occurs in phase 3, figuring out, determining how do we want our marriage to look now and how do we get there. Setting goals and finding the way to achieve these goals are what we're doing in phase 3. How do we want our marriage to look? How can we prevent this from happening again? These are the questions and topics that we talk about in phase 3. So if you're at a point where you've just discovered an affair, or you know somebody that has, I would encourage you to seek out a professional that you're comfortable with to help you guide through this process, and not to share too many of those details that everyone wants to ask.